We've got a cracking episode today. We have got the English Football League Cup final, or better known as the Carabao Cup. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Manchester United. We are, like I said, in the Carabao Cup final. The only obstacle in our way are Liverpool. Yeah, the team that we just seem to struggle against all the time, no matter what we put in front of them. It's going to be a tough one, but first we have got a warm-up game against Leeds away from home at Ellen Road. This is going to be a tough game in itself. We're going to have a few players rested, and of course we're going to be trying and play our strongest side against Liverpool. It's going to be tough, and we are still struggling at left back. Since the last episode where we had that fantastic and total mix-up at Fulham, we drew 0-0 at home with Leicester. 2 draws on the bounce. That hasn't done us any good whatsoever. And then we had a 2-1 victory over Juventus. I half expected us to go on and win this quite emphatically. Haaland had a goal disallowed in the first 10 minutes, but Rashford did put us ahead before we were pegged back, and then Goretzka scoring a beauty. We're going to concentrate on this first game against Leeds. They are lying in 18th position. You would expect us to go ahead and win this. They are in relegation. They're battling away. Liverpool, on the other hand, like I said, they have been drawing quite a few games. They drew with Tottenham, and they have lost a game actually. They lost to Southampton 2-0. So Liverpool are back to 2 points ahead of us. Man City are drawing and losing. They drew with Wolves, Chelsea and Leicester as well. But they have lost. They lost to Southampton too. Haaland is top goal scorer with Salah on 15 goals for the season. So that's really good, and it's nice to see a Man United player in there as well. David De Gea is top clean sheet taker as well. We're going to have De Gea in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Skriniar, Maguire and Dalot. Dalot's going to play at left back instead of Fosterman, so Dalot's a little bit more fitter. We've got Fred and Neves in the centre. Goretzka, Pogba, McTominay all resting. Barbosa on the right hand side, James on the left. We're going to have Pereira this time. Fernandes is just been a little bit overworked. I think his form's dropping a little bit, so we need to rest him, so we are going to do so. And then we've got Haaland up front. There's a slight drizzle. We'll let the assistant do that and just kick off straight from the tunnel. We're doing a lot better than we did last season. We want to improve on the 6th position, which I think we are doing quite easily. And there's an opportunity there. Andreas Pereira puts his foot out, sticks it in, it's past the goalkeeper, and we're 1-0 up. The War of the Roses is on. So great take by Dalot. Holds his foot in, and Andreas Pereira, it's on his kneecap I think, but either way it's gone in the back of the net, and we're taking it. We're 1-0 up inside 10 minutes. Leeds are gonna, well, there's a highlight straight after the goal, and I'm just hoping this isn't going to lead to a goal, but Wan-Bissaka, he is such a beast at the back. I would never have known a player like him until he came to United. I did wonder who the hell is he, but he is really, really good. But it's over the top. It's a great ball. Haaland on goal. And wow, he's finished that emphatically. We're still inside the first 10 minutes, and it's straight after the goal. 2 goals in a minute. Quick fire. Yes, it is. I mean, Pereira, I think it's Fred there. What a ball. Left foot over the top. We've missed Pereira's contribution to the side, and wow, Haaland, he wasn't going to attempt to get any closer to the goalkeeper, so he just smashes it. We're 4 points ahead of City, even though they have got a game in hand. Let's hold it up. Dalot, beautiful. Over the top, just running through, nobody really picking it up. Haaland was just oblivious to it all, and Neves, great cross ball over to Barbosa, and he tries to put it into the left foot. I don't think it was the right choice of leg really to put the ball across, but we do. Well, Neves gets a foot in there only as far as Kenneth, who lifts it over to Costa. Oh, that's a very, very good stop by De Gea. We're not making the same mistake this time round. Haaland is not going to play in goal. I put my life on that. Even though he did play well, how we managed to get away with that, I've got no idea. I still can't believe we didn't concede in the last few minutes, because he didn't use his hands at all. I keep saying revenge. We got revenge against Arsenal. We didn't quite do it against Liverpool in the league, but we did come close. Cooper We're not so bad under neutral grounds, though, I have to admit. And Leeds are playing around like they're playing at home, which of course they are. And Cooper, well, we're not getting a foot in there, are we? Oh, Costa's on goal again. Oh, he's blasted it over. Okay, that'll do. That 2-1, it would have been made for an interesting second half. 2 minutes of added time. That's not great. Corner ball. Oh, they have got one back, and Bamford gets his 9th of the season. Click has given the assist, and from being very comfortable to being not so comfortable. I mean, we should have got it away there. Oh, he's on the floor, for goodness sake. Who's that? Maguire, get your foot in. And that's another clean sheet that goes begging. Liverpool are 2-0 up. Arsenal are 2-0 up also. Right, we should encourage the players. Well, I'm going to do my own little bit of encouragement. I'm going to select all of them. There's a lot more to come from you. You've got what it takes. Plays it inside, and Neves tries to get a shot in. They're blocked. And Wan-Bissaka's out of position. Costa comes forward. He's skinning. Is that Skriniar? Straight into the side netting, thankfully. And this is what I've seemed to notice now. There's a lot of crosses and shots going into the side netting. So they may have fixed a couple of other things. But instead of crossing the ball, they tend to go for the shots instead. I'm just going to shout at them and say, get creative while we're on screen at the moment. That's a poor ball. I mean, that is... Oh, look at that. Armstrong in on goal. And De Gea is giving him so much room. He's just moved out of the way. It's like asking him to overtake. Liverpool are 3-0 up. Sorry. So you can safely say that they've it's 3 points in the bag for them. We could do with another goal here, just to calm the nerves down a little bit, because my nerves aren't so great. It wasn't that great against Juventus either. Even though we did win 2-1, it could have quite easily gone the other way. Half an hour to go. Bamford on the ball. Releases Costa again on the left. He's run through. It's a very, very good stop. Hold it up. Hold it up. I will have to make a change after this highlight. Dalot plays it into the centre. Skriniar. Fred, who had a... I'm not so sure about that ball, but Barbosa gets in front of the Leeds player and plays it out to Neves, who plays it to Dalot. Cross come in. What's wrong with these people that they can't cross the ball? Fred, bang! Yes! 3-1, that is the third goal we've been looking for. Fred gets his 6th of the season. And between him and Pogba, I'm swapping them out. Swapping between Neves and Goretzka as well. But I mean, look at this. Fred's playing really well. I'm going to put him alongside Goretzka in the next game, I feel. Because that is a fantastic goal. And Fred's doing Fred-type things. I am going to bring in... James is they're all playing really well. Maguire, I am going to take out... He is playing the worst out of us. For Fosu, I thought I had Twanzebe. But I'm going to bring Fosu Mensah in there. He could play there instead. He plays quite well, does Fosu Mensah. Sancho could come on for Barbosa. And just have a little bit of a variety out there. Martial is out for a good 5 to 8 weeks, I think it was. Haaland's going to be playing up front. I suppose we could switch him around with Rashford, I guess. But 3-1, I think I might just play this out. There's no need to make any more substitutions. We need to rest that place for the Liverpool game. 10 seconds to go. We should intercept that. It doesn't matter if they score. I don't want them to score because of goal difference. But, wow, that's very well ushered him to shoot from range. But that's easy. 57% possession, 18 shots on goal. A third, not even a third. Yeah, a third on target. That's rubbish. But Haaland and Pereira, it should have been more than that, really, from that position. Just a little thing now of the Carabao Cup final. Liverpool win 4-1 in the end against Fulham, and Arsenal win as well. Man City playing Burnley, so let's just have a quick look at they win quite easily, and it's as it was at the top. Just when you think you've got a foothold on it all, it can all go pear-shaped. So we're going to continue on to the final, and we'll see you guys in a few moments. Right, so Liverpool's progress then to the final. They had a thumping 5-0 victory over Exeter. They beat Cambridge 3-0. They beat Man City 2-0. Not considered a goal so far. Chelsea They won 2-1 at home, and then they lost the second leg 1-0, and then they won on penalties in the end. So they've had quite a good tough run in there, Man City and Chelsea though, so they're probably more prepared than what we are ourselves. Well, Rotherham 2-0, hard fought. Bristol was even harder. Then we beat West Ham, drew with Wolves, and then hammered in the second leg. So we've, truth be told, we've had an easier route through to the final, but it hasn't been all fun and games, has it really? But either way, it is the final now. So the side that's going to be playing then this final is probably the nearest to our first team apart from the midfield, because that's chops and changes each time. We're going to have De Gea in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Skriniar, Maguire and Dalot remains at left back. Even though Shaw's back, he's not quite fit enough. Goretzka and Fred in the centre. They both played quite well together. Rashford on the left, Barbosa on the right, with Fernandes in the centre with Haaland up front. He's now got 20 goals in the season, so I'm chuffed about that. He's the first person to reach 20. Barbosa's early on 2, Rashford's early on 14. Fernandes has got 6 with 7 assists as well. Just incidentally, Wan-Bissaka 1 assist this season, not as great. Dalot 4 assists, so we're not doing well on the assist front though this time round. But even so, let's go straight into the change rooms. The assistant can take over. He can deal with the niceties, and we are at Wembley. I mean, look at that. That's really nice, isn't it? Nice little bit of grass there as Liverpool kick off with Dybala left to right, and we're just going to run them back, I hope, and hopefully we can come away with a victory here. Liverpool are our bogey team. We just can't seem to do well against them at all, home or away. I think we had one result where we beat them 3-1, but we think we missed out on penalties in that particular game, and I think it might have been a semi-final last season. I think it might have been in this competition. So are Liverpool looking for their second final win? Side netting, poor. Liverpool with a free kick just outside the D. Dybala, is he going to have a go? He does. Well, I'm not sure where that was heading, but it was well wide. There is Premier League action as well. Wan-Bissaka to Fred. Crosses it in, and Dalot with a shot. Oh, it's off the upright. All the cross section of that post and bar. Very, very unfortunate. Robertson comes forward now from the goal kick, and yeah, we'll play it all the way back because we can do that. Maguire, play it out wide or over the top even. Haaland's not been given the chance to run onto it really. He wasn't ready for it, but Dybala is ready from Salah though. That's a very good stop. He didn't have to touch it there. Who was that? Was that Dalot? Dalot come across over to the far side. It's well played. Salah, corner ball. Let's get a head onto it. We do get a head onto it. Dybala, what's he doing there? He should be up. Well, I'm not complaining. I don't want him in the box. Let's bear down on him, Haaland. Good lad. We are faring better this time round. We've had 58% possession. 6 shots, 2 on target, and straight to half time. With nothing really happening. Half a minute to go. Skriniar. We'll play it to Maguire then. Okay, don't play around with it out the back. I hate it when they do that. Dalot down the line. Good ball to Rashford. Can we see a goal in this? Unless he's going to... Well, I'm not sure what happened there. But I think that's Fernandes, and he should have buried it. Right, we are doing better. Goretzka, well played to Rashford. Was that Goretzka? Don't know. That's Fred. That's poor ball, Fred. I was thinking of taking you off. I should have taken you off. Mane's on goal. He's pulled it wide. I can't watch. It's like Fulham all over again, but we've got De Gea in goal. Chelsea 2-0 up against Villa. Rashford, I am gonna put Rashford up front now. He can go advanced, and I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna bring Sancho on the left hand side. I'm gonna bring James later on. Pogba, you can go in the centre. You can play alongside Goretzka as well. And we do have an attack, very rare attack, mind. And that's why we don't get any attacks, because we just throw it away. Mane comes away to Wijnaldum now. He's gone straight through the middle. It's a good stop. Empty net. And just as that goal goes in, we've got sirens all over the place outside, and I'm gutted. His 23rd goal of the season. for Salah, and that is it. Ronaldo, he just was allowed to run all the way through. We've got defenders. I mean, it's a good stop, but straight into the path for Salah. Right, there's not much more we can do now. We'll skip that, and we've got to go attacking now, haven't we? Barbosa can come off, Dan James can come on, and we're just going to go attacking. There's not much more we can do now. Let's go attacking, attack. Pogba, attack. Goretzka, oh, you can't really do much. We'll keep you in the middle. 3 defenders on the yellow cards. I don't know why, because I haven't seen you do any tackling. De Gea, pump it up. No, we'll just play it to the side, why don't you? And again, we lose it in the centre. We've got quality players over the top. Rashford, this time. It's not for end of trying, is it? Really? It's a free kick, it's been pulled. That's ridiculous. I mean, we're well on top of this game, and somehow we are losing. Gomez on the right hand side. It's a good tackle. Florentino, Firmino, and Liverpool are just running the clock down. And Gomez, right hand side, all it has to do is cross it into the side net. See, they're not crosses, are they? They're straight into the side netting, which I'm pleased about, but it's not when I want it on our side. We're still on attacking. We've not really had an attack since we've been attacking. I mean, look at that. What is wrong with them? They beat Juventus in the Super Cup final. We can't beat Liverpool in the Carabao. This will guarantee Champions League football next season. Salah coming away with it again. 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go now. Mane now. They're piling forward. Oh, that's a good tackle. It's a good tackle, but Robson does pick up straight into the path of Mane, who's been allowed to... That's offside. That's offside! How have we lost this? Again, Liverpool have done us over once again. I can't be doing... I mean, that's a good tackle there by Skriniar. And what was that? What was that? Them stats should not have us losing the game. Oh, he was well onside. I mean, he was allowed to run onto it. I mean, that is just awful defending. Awful defending. And I just can't help thinking that... Well, I don't know. Again, what's going on? They can't even pass the ball. Don't say you're going to run out 3-0 winners, because that is ridiculously stupid. Gomez. Cross comes in. It's a good stop. And we'll just play it out for a corner as well now, because, of course, we do need... we can waste time, can't we? It's not as if we're winning. And once again, the Carabao Cup doesn't really matter. We want the league. Liverpool, on the other hand, they played in midweek. They lost to Burnley. But they played in midweek a couple of days ago, and they're doing this to us. Robertson on the ball. We should be having the ball. It's flicked on. Skriniar back to De Gea, who just heaves it up to nobody in particular, and we've just been outplayed. We don't deserve to lose this at all, but wow, how they've missed it. How they've missed it, I've got no idea. James, over the top. Not quite getting there. Goretzka does pick it up now. Skriniar, right. Can we do? Is there a chance of a goal finally? No. No chance of a goal at Wembley. What is wrong with these guys? I just hope we don't play them again, because we can't beat them. James, cross in. That's the first time we've had a cross in from a winger. And nobody was there. I mean, this is a lot better. I mean, this is sort of play that we should have been doing earlier on. But we've lost. Liverpool are in the Champions League for next season, guaranteed. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I don't want to see them celebrating anything. Judging by these match stats, we should have won that. Won that by miles. 57% possession, 21 shots on goal we had, 10 on target. We had no end of through balls, and not one of them really was put away. Arsenal beat Wolves 4-2. Chelsea beat Villa, and Leicester beat Tottenham. So the table at the moment then looks like this. We have got a game in hand, so with a win we can go top now. It's all go at the moment, I tell you. 11 games for us to go, 10 in total overall. Who have we got to... We'll be playing West Ham as that game in hand. But Watford, Leeds and Norwich are bringing up the rear of the table. Yeah, Liverpool win it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, send the assistant to that. We received 50,000, it's hardly worth it. 15,000 paid out. between the squad and backroom staff. What is it, £1 each? Let's have a look when we're coming back. We're going to be coming back to the second leg of the Juventus game. We're 2-1 up from the first leg. Let's try and get to the next round. So we'll come back to Burnley, who beat Liverpool, and see if we can beat them. And that we've got a FA Cup game next, so it's not as if we're playing any Premier League games anytime soon. But we'll do that. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.